Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk, the Patricia Show. Okay, so you've heard me often speak about um, your attributes. The most powerful attribute is uh, attention and focus. I'm sorry, attention and feeling. I want to explain this to you. Everything that is created in the universe was created by way of attention. Everything that was attention and feeling. A while ago, my daughter was telling me that her car was going to be repossessed. And they were in the process of actually coming out to repossess it. Excuse me. And she was calling around trying to borrow the money for it. And she couldn't. So she said with tremendous feeling because she was crying. So if you're crying or angry, that's going to give you that feeling. And she said, my car is not going to be repossessed. She said that with a lot of feeling and obviously with her attention focused on the car. Someone called her shortly after she gave that affirmation to give her the money for the car. So she was able to pay the payment and stop the repossession in the process because she used her feeling. So powerful. So this is why when you're angry and you say things and it happens, and you might be, oh my God, I see that. And it happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could maybe be angry at your boyfriend and say, oh my, if you're never going to have good luck or something like that. And then all of a sudden he started having bad luck. Because when you're angry, you're putting that energy out there and it's your feeling. So this is the thing. This stuff works whether it's positive energy you're putting out or negative energy. So you might as well learn to control your energy and put it out only for positivity. But when you say something with feeling, it is 100% guaranteed it's going to happen. It's going to happen quicker. Okay, so I'm the type of person I like to always test things out. So now, when I would manifest that I wanted a car, I always got the car within 7 business days. Always. What I would do is I would lay in my bed and visualize the car that I wanted. And then I would take my body and squeeze it like you contracting your whole body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, like you contracting it like this. And I would say, I am going to get a new car or whatever it is I was trying to manifest. Within 7 days, I would have it. So one time I said, I'm gonna do this, but I'm not gonna put any feeling with it. I'm only going to put the attention and see what happens. So what I did, I laid in the bed, I visualized the car, but I put no feeling. I didn't contract my body. I didn't do anything. I just said, I will get a car within... No, I didn't say within. I'm sorry. I just said I will be led and guided. That's what I usually say. I will be led and guided to get a car. That's what I said. Just like that. Just like, you know what I mean? No effort, no meaning, no feeling. Just I will be led and guided to get a car. It took me 6 months to get a car doing it like that. And it wasn't a new car, it was a used car because I was always getting new cars. So this was a used car and it took 6 months for that to manifest. So after I got that car and it manifested in 6 months, I said, okay, so I want a brand new car now. So I think I kept that car for about 6 months, maybe not that long, maybe 3. And then I said, okay, so I'm going to do this again. But this time I'm going to do it with feeling, and I'm going to say a new car. Okay? Now, let me back up to tell you this. When I did this the second time, and I said it for the new car with feeling, I didn't have good credit. My credit was not good at all. And I knew that. But I thought, okay, if this worked, my credit shouldn't even matter. This is the way I was thinking. And I found out that it doesn't. So let me tell you what happened. So I laid in the bed, again, contracting my entire body so that feeling would be, and I said, I will be led and guided to getting a brand new car, contracting my whole body. Okay? That's how I did it. That was on a Sunday. That Friday, I was coming from work, making a U-turn, and U-turns right into the car dealership. And I knew right there, oh, yeah, this must be, you know what I mean? This is my car. That's what I'm thinking. The bottom line is I think that was when the Dodge Avengers had came out. And I got a brand new Dodge Avenger. I walked out of that place with a brand new Dodge Avenger. So it happened 5 days, because I told you it always happened when I put the feeling within 7 days. I got that car in 5 days. So I was able to compare. Like if I didn't put any energy with it or any feeling, I got it in 6 months. But if I put the feeling in it, I got it in 5 days. Okay? This stuff really, really works. So now, let me tell you this now. Like I said, my credit was not good. It clearly wasn't a factor because I did not have to get a cosigner. They didn't even ask me for a cosigner. Not only was my credit not good, I told them I was self-employed. So they didn't even have any true verification that I was even working, and I still got the car. Now, prior to me doing this experiment, me and my friend had went to a car dealership. We both did not have good credit. I had did the visualization. She had not. This was like 5 years prior. She had not. They asked her for a cosigner, but they never asked me. Her sister came and said, I don't know, both of y'all credit was bad, but girl, I don't know how they gave you the car without a cosigner. It didn't get her. She had to have a cosigner. Your credit was worse than hers. And I said, well, I don't know. This is all I said. But I had already placed it in the universe. So that let me know that it had nothing to do with your credit, nothing to do with anything. Is that when you make a request for something to come to you, the universe is going to bring it to you regardless of your credit or anything else. It'll look to find the best way to bring whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So don't get hung up on, I don't have the money to get me a Bentley. I want a Bentley, but I don't have the money. Don't get caught up on, my credit is bad, I can't get that. Don't get caught up on any of that. Because if you want a Bentley, it'll give you the money to get the Bentley. Or get the money, whatever it is you need to get whatever it is you're going to need. It'll send you to a dealership. One time I did this when I was in my early 20s, and I did it. It sent me to a car. After I did it, putting the feel into it and all that, I went to a car dealership way out. It was way out, a car dealership. They were giving like a weekend Cellorama or something like that. They said push, pull, or drag your old car in. I had a car from the auction that was barely running. They took that car and gave me a Lincoln Continental. My mother and the guy I was dating thought they didn't think it was legit, because they were saying, how can they give you a car? You don't even have insurance. You can't drive off the lot with a car. So my mother went down there with me and said, wow, she couldn't believe this. It was a legitimate place. On the way back, we were supposed to pick up the car the next day. On the way back, the car that I was trading caught on fire. So I was just crying because I was thinking, oh my God, they're not going to give me the car. They sent a tow truck out there to pick up that burnt car. And I still got my Lincoln the next day. Far as the insurance, they let me drive the car off the lot, and the man came like a couple of days later to my house to get the insurance. To sign me up for insurance. I'm sorry. My mother was saying this was absolutely unheard of. And how can, the insurance company the car dealership set up your, to get the insurance. Everything about this transaction was something that was never done. But I got my car. I got my Lincoln car. So this is why I'm telling you. I could go on and telling you stories that seemed like impossible for me to do or get. And I would always get it after doing the exercise, the visualization of what I wanted. So don't all you have to do is put the request out there, and the universe will give it to you, whatever it is you're trying to get. Doesn't matter about credit, you don't have the money, all of that. It'll lead and guide you to that. Or it'll lead you to a dealership that it might be cheaper than other dealerships. Or it'll lead you to a dealer that will give you more time to pay it off. Longer, like maybe not 36 months, but, maybe longer than that. Whatever. It'll always work it out for you. You just give the request. I've did the car every time. I've never went and got a car where I didn't do, I think once I did because I wanted to see what happened. So once I went to get a car and I didn't do any visualizations or anything. And I wanted to see if I got the car. And I didn't because my credit, they said, was too low. So I didn't. They told me to come back when it got higher. I turned right around and did the visualization, did my little feelings, put all that together, turned right around. Do you hear me? And ended up within 7 days being led and guided to a car dealership that gave me a brand new car with a low credit score. So I'm telling you, this works. And it works for whatever you want to do. If you want a house, money, whatever you're trying to do it for, it works. Obviously, I have more to do. I'm going to do another video, probably the next one, on bringing you abundance just in all areas of your life. Some people are focused on money. They want abundance, but you can get abundance of food, abundance of clothing, just different just make sure that there's always an abundance in your life. So I'll do that on the next video. So thank you so much for tuning in. And just remember, you are in control of your destiny. Don't put the roadblocks up that I don't have enough money. I have bad credit. I don't this, I don't that. Move those roadblocks and just focus, concentrate, place your attention on that you want, and make sure you keep your attention off of things that you do not want. Make sure that whatever you're doing, then let the positive manifest through your feeling, and not say something angry and make that manifest something that you don't really want to manifest. But you're saying it with feeling, and you're going to make it manifest regardless. The feeling is your number 2 most powerful attribute. Thank you so much for tuning in.